Animal Messages with Julie. I got stuck in traffic, so here I am. Baseball cap, rain jacket. Okay, and Patrick has joined us with Farley and Cassidy. Now, Farley was doing something naughty. What are you doing now,
Well,
Farley?
he's not being naughty. He just wants to play. He wants my attention.
He said chewing. He said chewing. Are you
He wants
chewing?
no, he wants my full attention. Cassidy's chewing.
Yeah,
Cassidy's chewing the ball, but Farley got a groom today.
I see that. Look at Farley. He's got a short haircut.
He looks like a Labrador now.
Yeah,
Not a
because
Labrador.
he's a Labradoodle, everybody. So
But
now his curls were trimmed up.
This wasn't intentional, but the groomer said he had a lot of mats, so she advised cut him short so it could grow back out.
Oh, so close to the skin, he had some mats. Okay, well, at least we can see his beautiful face now.
Isn't he cute? Look at
Yeah.
this boy. Look at this boy. Isn't he cute?
He is cute because before it was a hair was coming down to the eyes. And how is it, Farley? Groomer bad. What was bad about groomer? Hair gone. Yeah. Are you cold? No, but it's strange. Yeah, I bet it is strange. Because see, people, if you're just watching, he normally looks like Cassidy behind him. Much more hairy. That's it wasn't a litter mate, it was a year earlier. Cassidy is from the same parents, but a year earlier. So if you're just tuning in, this is Animal Messages with Julie. I'm an animal communicator. I feel what the animal feels. I can hear them in English, and then we talk. I show you what hurts on them, how they feel, and we talk through any issues that we have. This week I had Champ that I was watching. He's the champion show dog, and we had to go upstairs, and he's very stubborn. So we use this that I've been talking about. Now this is called a training collar. Some people call it a shock collar. I did not use the shock option. We've been talking about this. See, it hangs down from the neck like that, and here's the prongs. But I put the rubber over them, okay, because they're metal underneath there. Now, I did not use the shock option, which these orange ones are the shock option. I used the sound option, the beep. And I took the safety off. So I put this down, I have to put that down, then I have to turn it on. And then it's at level 2. Then I have to turn this one on. It starts to flash green. Did it flash green? There it is. So that's on. So there's plenty of safety. There's 3 different things that have to be turned on, and then you have to press the shock buttons to do the shock thing. But I just used the sound thing. And it's just on. Hi, Farley. You didn't do nothing wrong. No. Yeah. And so then Champ would go up the stairs. And so after 2 days, we got it to the point where he would do the stairs with no noise. Yay. So he'd get up to the top of the stairs, and I'd be like, yay, Champ. No noise stairs. Yay. Yeah. So I turned the safety back on right away, because I don't want any accidents even for me. And Patrick has suggested before I should try these shock things on myself. Should be, let's see if it goes through the close. The close. Okay, let's try that, everybody. Let's try that. So I've got it on the rain jacket, and I've got it with the buffers, and it's down. But it says the shock is at 21. Now, you guys know I can't see very well. I don't want to shock myself at 21. There's buttons on the side here, but I can't seem to get the numbers to go down. Go down. I don't know how to make that happen. So I'm not going to shock myself now to test it, because it says 21 level. I don't know if I want to shock myself at level 21. I think maybe level 2 I'd shock myself. But I can't figure out how to get it to go down. I suppose I could get out the instructions and get my magnifying glass and try to read the instructions. But anyway, the sound component is still working to get a dog to do what they just don't want to do. You know, it's not an emergency situation. It's just, I wanted him to go up the stairs and he didn't want to. And I don't like pulling on dogs, especially if they just have a collar on. And he kept trying to do a U-turn on me. Like we would walk to be coming in the house, right? So I've got the leash here, and he pulled me around because he wanted to go for a longer walk, right? So then as soon as he would start to pull, I would go, beep, and it'd be like, that would like, in his mind, he would stop trying to get me to turn around. So again, after a couple of days, that slowed down a little bit. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, people, when you're walking a dog and they try to go in front of you and get, try to pull you in different directions. So the sound component will work for that too, because they'll stop in that second, stop trying to pull you and like forget what they were trying to get you to do. Anyway, yeah, it's good. And that's why it's called training collar. And I actually would keep it in the pocket of this rain jacket. And like, again, there's 3 different parts you have to get it to turn on, but then, and these are nice, the shock ones are nice and orange, so you can avoid them, but we still need to be careful. There are some on the market that just are sound. I need to investigate some of those. It also has a vibrate, which is just like, for those of you back in the 90s, remember what were they called, Patrick? Pulse, not phones, before we had cell phones. They're this big and they were black. What were they called, everybody?
I don't know.
Doctors had them. Buzzers. No, doctors had them.
Pagers.
Pagers. The 90s. So it functions like the pager. For those of you watching that ever had a pager, there was a buzz on the pager and it would blah, 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 and you'd wear them on your hip, the pagers. And so it would buzz, blah, 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 blah. This vibration function on the NVK training collar is that same thing. So they basically have a pager here that goes blah, 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 blah. So again, doesn't hurt them. It's just a sensation that they're like, hey. So they forget their train of thought in either being stubborn or trying to get you to walk a different way, or whatever it is that you're working on them with. But like I said, it still has the bright orange shock things. So we still need to use it with care and only have it in the hands of somebody that can avoid these. Like I wouldn't turn this stuff on and leave it out for your 5-year-old to grab.
No.
Exactly. No. But you also have to put the collar on the dog and turn it on as I did, so it's flashing green, which it also helps you when you're out at night because it flashes green. It kind of like, oh, that's where we are. Okay. Because we're getting into fall and it's getting awfully dark. So that's what I had for this week. I am off to Lola and Sadie's house early in the morning. And Sadie is a King Charles Cavalier and Dachshund mix. And Lola is mostly blind, deaf, and she's about 5 pounds and a white Chihuahua, little white thing. She's very, very sweet. And 13, she's 13 years old and has 4 teeth left. So her tongue hangs out like this.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's fine. She'll give kisses to her person. It's very strange because it's like this, because she doesn't have the teeth anymore to hold the tongue in, but she's really sweet. So I'm off to take care of them for the next few days. Patrick, do you have anything to add?
No, not really.
Okay.
So I was going to ask you about that shock collar. How heavy is it? Is it heavy? Is it lightweight? What is it? Does it feel like it's sturdy?
Yeah. Oh, it's actually lighter than a lot of women's jewelry.
Okay.
I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything to you, Patrick, but it's actually lighter than women's jewelry. Yeah. It's just that most of the weight is here in this unit.
Right.
So, and it's supposed to hang down on by their throat. It's supposed to hang down there. It's not supposed to be on the back of their neck. It's supposed to hang down like that.
In the front.
It's supposed to hang in the front. Yeah. We at one point, I don't even know how, because it clicks, right? And some dogs have super long hair. So his hair got stuck in there, right? So it didn't actually click shut.
Okay.
It was like this. We got back in the house. He didn't have this on. It was missing. I'm like, let's take off your necklace. I call it a necklace. Let's take off your new necklace. And it's not there. So I go and I retrace my steps and it fell off, on the grass where a lot of other dogs go too. It was just like laying on the grass like that. And yes, he went up the stairs. He did, even though he didn't have it on. He probably was like, I got rid of it.
Well, I'm glad you found it.
Oh yeah, I know. I could just see. And that was another thing. It had the noise component. So much like trying to find your phone and you ask somebody, call my phone. I can't find it. Call my phone. So I would just be I was walking around, retracing my steps and then pressing the noise button to be like, where is it? Where is it? Did it fall off in the house, outside the house? I just bought this thing. So yeah, it's got to click all the way, or it'll come right off. Because it's bottom heavy, right? It's bottom heavy. So if you don't have it clicked on, it's gonna like whoop off within the first few minutes of the walk. So, okay. And what else were you gonna ask me? Oh, the weight.
Oh, that was all I wanted to ask.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye. Animal Messages with Julie. Link down below to make an appointment. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.